Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, here's Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His fourth TD grab of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4. Come on. In motion, it's Odunze. Back to throw. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A short pass taken in by Warren. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Lightning, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A pass. Caught by Saquon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the jump.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Come on.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run. And he uses the vision to take it outside. And he is in. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
Ready, set. 77, 60 Maverick. 70 Rick, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Viking 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Still going. Saquon Barkley. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Tyler Luke for the extra point.
The extra point is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for defense.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at a 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Get out of the gun is Milton. This pass is caught by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Tap to 60, tap to 60. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8.
Hold it ready.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Trap 80. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
36-yard line.
Ready, break. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why.
Here we go. Back. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to his right, taking off, and he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Get up.
In motion, it's Odunze. He'll look to throw. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Dallas.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top low, 18.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
27-yard line. 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 7. Right side, that is hauled in by Horton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Ready?
Field drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Ready, set.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball. So force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Mustang 19.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Eagles 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Come on. Hey. 76. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Horton. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. But we do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. They do indeed snap as he'll try and throw. And he's going to have the Eagles' first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, but not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
70 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
A 57-yard attempt.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Eagles will cut into that lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? 4th quarter begins on the ground.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10.
18, run. Come on. 6. Cougar 19. Go.
Here's Milton. As caught, that's Lane. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards.
19, 19. 19 sight. 19, 18. 65 catch. 65 catch. 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He's got room at the 30, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go. Mustang 19, 7, Dragon 60. Ready?
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
79 Broncos. Ready?
To the air once more is Milton. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Ready?
Here's 3rd and 7.
Come on.
On the ground, it's the tight end. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Back to throw, and this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down.
70 Timber Wolf. 2. Ready?
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready?
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That one swung out to Blue. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing again is Milton. The forward Indy Ryan, Chop Robinson, gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Trap 60, Trap Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw, it's Milton. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up.
Let's go.
Fourth down and goal.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll go. Here's Milton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Deputy!
No give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Jared Burris. A gain of a yard. Brings up second
60
and
Vikings. 60
the
Vikings.
30-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the home victory.